In this video, we're going to check out more about the firmware 1.4 update for the Polyend Play. This time, we're going to go over using the new features with MIDI. If you feel like you're getting lost with what I'm showing, make sure to watch the previous videos where I go into detail about the basics of how it works. So we're going to switch into MIDI view, hold down Shift, press Patterns, then we can see purple pads. That means we're in the MIDI mode. So the first thing we want to do is choose which channel. So just turn the sample knob here. Now I'm going to choose channel 5. Now to preview a channel, just press View. You can hear what you just selected. So I have, that's the JU06. This is my JP08. And here's my JX07. We're going to switch it back to channel 5. I'm going to exit the piano mode. Now what I'm going to do is select 4 different tracks here. This means we can have 4 polyphonic notes. So I can enter in notes. And now I can go and add. If I don't like what I'm working on, just press Shift and it'll select all the notes. And then Shift, Delete. So I'm going to select, let's say 3 tracks here. Hold down View. Now we see the root note. So I'm just going to enter in some notes here and listen to it. Now notice it doesn't preview it. So you have to either hold down the knob and press the note, or you can hold it down and turn note. So now we can see some notes we entered in. What I want to do is let's change to a different channel. Let's go to the JP08, which is channel 6. Now I'm just playing some notes here. If you tap Shift, it selects all the notes. We're going to hold down Shift, press Delete. So we just cleared the whole pattern. You can't use this knob to change settings because the knob scrolls vertically on the piano roll. So let's change to note length, which is in panning. Let's make it maybe 3. Let's see what that looks like. So you can see it actually adds a tail at the end of the note. Let's play it. Maybe we want it to be even longer. So let's just turn it. Maybe 8. I just added it here. I want that note to go up 1, hold it down, bring it up. Let's go higher up here. Just add some notes in. Let's change the note length. Bring it down to maybe 1.5. So you can keep adding notes on top of each other. And you can just Shift, select different notes here. And then say change the channel. So I'm going to change it to 7 on those selected notes. Press Shift, play. Now it's just playing notes. So I can press View and it exits back out to here. Deselect by pressing Shift. Now we can see there's our pattern. Let's say I want to make drums. I want to do drums, but before I select these tracks, I want to change the MIDI channel to 10. Now I'm going to select these down here, hold down View. So I already have all the MIDI notes set up on my Chord ER1 Mark II. So let's add some notes here. That's going to be the kick drum. I can add a snare, maybe some hi-hat. And I add a clap here. We can do all the randomization. Let's just select some of these notes here. Then I can change the repeat type. fade. Now if I just deselect these tracks, it's not going to work. It's because we're in the piano roll view and we can't exit this way. So it always has to have at least one track selected. So if we want to exit, press view. Now we can deselect. Let's select some of these other notes here. And then we're just going to change the channel. I can solo one of these tracks, for example. I can even select this and the drums go in the piano view. So I can see all of the notes here as well as the melody I created. We can unsolo, press view, exited, piano roll. The sample start knob actually enables chord mode. So when I turn it, you can hear the chord. So let's just add it here, maybe here and here. Let's change this chord to power fourth. Solo it so the drums stop. So let's change the note here. Now let's look into fill functions using MIDI. So I'm going to press patterns here. We're going to go to a new blank pattern. Now I'm going to select 5 rows here. So let's push down the knob and go to settings. Now if you scroll all the way down, you'll see fill config. So you can set up the kick channel and note, the snare channel and note, the hi-hat channel and note, the synth channel, and the bass channel. So now let's back out. I'm going to press fill. Now let's turn this to chords and bass and just choose one of these patterns. So let's fill this in and press play. Now what I want to do is press shift. Let's highlight here and then press fill again. Maybe here. Okay, now let's press shift, deselect. Now what I have, all those settings set up for this. I'm going to go into the category of beat. Let's change it to a beat here. So let's choose any beat here and press fill. We can also have fun, say, holding down. So we select these and then we can move it. But also we can, say, select some of these and change the channel. Let's go up one. So now it just shifted all those MIDI channels up one. So yeah, you can really mess around and get some cool results this way. Now what I want to do is choose one of my synth channels. So I'm going to go channel 7. I'm going to select just one row here, press fill. Now let's turn all the way to the right. You'll see random plus. Now let's just choose one, melody for example, press fill, and then press play. So now we have kind of a random melody. Remember, we can bring it up an octave, for example. Let's just add another one. So choose that row, press fill. Let's change something else, syncopath, see what happens. So now we can select both of them, choose chance, and then we can. So now it's not always going to play the note, and it's just going to be a little more sparse. Now, let's just choose a couple of these, change the synth channel, so let's change that to 6. Now I can choose these, change that to 5, change the note here. also copy these. So copy, then paste. Let's make these lower. Of course, we can turn the volume down on this, turn the volume down on this row. Just move this one this way, move this way. Let's generate a beat here. So select these tracks. Let's generate a beat, but let's choose from here to here. Press fill, go over to beat. We're gonna change it. I'm gonna choose here to here, change the beat style. Choose here to here, choose that, fill. Let's go in here, shift, turn up the note. We can solo the beat here. Here, so hold this down and then turn it up. Let's change that. Okay, so now I'm just going to go through a couple of these patterns just so you can see some examples. I just pretty much repeated the process that I just showed, and we're just going to listen to it just so you can hear variation of sounds. All right, let's select it. Bring it up an octave. Let's actually copy that. Paste here. Make it another octave higher. Then we're going to move it. We're going to solo it. Let's disable the solo. Switch to the next pattern. Let's play around with cutoff here. So I already have the CC set here. Select some notes here. And then just turn the cutoff. Alright, let's solo the top track and switch to the next. Let's turn that cutoff down a little. Alright, let's see what's down here. Turn up the resonance. Turn off all solos. Let's change the note. let's just solo. Switch to the next pattern. So yeah, all these were created. Just using that fill tool. I think I used the chord in the pattern there. Switch to the next. Switch to the next pattern. Let's change the octave up. Let's select some of these notes here. Change the channel. Choose these. Let's change it. Let's turn everything back on. Choose all those. Turn it down an octave. Solo. Switch to the next pattern. See what this sounds like. Select this, change the filter. Select some of these notes. Change the channel. Make it lower notes. Turn off solo.